UFC history is upon us. All right, tail the tape for the flyweight championship fight is presented by VeChains V Better. Earn rewards for sustainable choices. Grasso 31, Shevchenko 36. Both women 5'5" tall. Both making championship weight. Shevchenko with the reach advantage of half an inch. All right, now for your championship introduction to the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by Autopilot. Wish you could invest like a politician? Well, now you can. Go to joinautopilot.com and pick your politician today. And by New Amsterdam Vodka. 5-time distilled and 3-time filtered. New Amsterdam is in your corner with award-winning vodka. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Ben Cartlidge, Eric Cullen, and Ron McCarthy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Smith. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 23 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds, fighting out of Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, presenting the #1 ranked flyweight contender in the world, the challenger, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now, introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 16 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 124 pounds, fighting out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso!
All right, ladies, you got your instructions earlier. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Let's touch gloves. Good luck.
And how about the certifiable savage Diego Lopez already out here in the corner of Alexa Grasso. Mariel dressed to the nines in all gold. Thank you very much. She just mean-mugged all of you.
Yeah, hey, I tell you, man, these Octagon girls, they've made some changes. Hey, hats off to our girl Megan O'Leary for all fits in for the night,
Alexa,
too, right?
Ready.
That's right.
Lights on.
Buffer get a wardrobe change yet or no?
Well, he only had 1. It was very upsetting to him.
All right, here we go. 5 rounds if needed to decide this rivalry, and the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. Grasso advances. We've also seen as Shevchenko lands a nice left hand.
Alexa entered on a straight line. Valentina countered. That is her calling card, right? She's always been such a great counter striker. Alexa didn't make mistakes, but she didn't leave those opportunities. She did already tonight, and she got countered by the Bullet.
Venom, The Last Dance, starring Tom Hardy, exclusively in movie theaters, October 25th.
Oh, she flipped her.
See, there it is again.
That counter right hook that she has is excellent.
Alexa better exit whenever she throws. I did a telestrator earlier on Alexa Grasso and spoke of how she was entering, landing, and getting back to space. This time she stayed in range and she's paid for it.
Grasso came out southpaw in their first meeting at UFC 285. She will switch up her stances.
Oh, what a jab by Shevchenko.
Great start.
You've got to think that the determination of Shevchenko coming into this 3rd fight has got to be off the charts. She was so dominant for so long. Beautiful takedown.
Beautiful level change there by the former champion. Got it right to the hips of Alexa Grasso. Secured that takedown with not much effort. Those are going to be huge.
Huge. A lot of pundits were expectant that Shevchenko would lean on the wrestling heavily tonight. She gets a takedown early.
But she's so physically strong for 125 pounds.
And the fact that she's had a lot of success in their first 2 fights with takedowns. When she was winning the second fight, she was using takedowns. When she was winning fight number 1, she used a lot of takedowns. She's got to find ways to get this fight to the ground and not use much energy while doing it.
Grasso trying to get to a hip as we cross the midpoint of round 1.
It looks like she's trying to get her feet inside the butterfly and create space. But Shevchenko.
Oh, she's throwing a triangle attempt. Oh, the legs are crossed. This is not good. This is a dangerous position.
Oh!
Dry. Armbar. Valentina's in trouble here.
She's got to get that lock. She's got to get her hands on lock.
Got to be very careful. Those legs are strong and dry, right? Very little sweat right now. A lot of friction. Dangerous position for Valentina. She's out.
This is huge for the champ, though. At least she lets Valentina know that by taking her down, there's danger on the ground. It's not something she did effectively in the first 2 fights.
And Valentina right now has not done much damage while she's been on top. She's been defending, landing small shots, but nothing big.
Grasso controlling that right arm and thereby posture here. Referee Mark Smith allowing the athletes to work, which we like. Nice job by Shevchenko maintaining position. 1 minute to go, round 1.
Careful that guillotine. She's got to be careful of that arm. That's clamping down. A lot of time here, she's out. But she's attacking from the bottom.
Grasso needs to take these attempts, though, and use them as a way for her to get back to her feet.
Yes.
When Valentina has to defend triangle, has to defend guillotine, she needs to be creating space to find her way back up. Because otherwise, Shevchenko will control her for the entirety of this fight.
That's a big shot by Shevchenko. The first
nice
real good blow that she's landed from the top. She's trying to pass. Alexa trying to stand up. Good job by Valentina. She moves in a full mount. And now she's got the back.
Great grappling from Shevchenko to take round 1.
Stop. Valentina, watch your head.
Continue to breathe. Breathe deep, Alexa. I want you to breathe deeply. This is what she's going to try to do, okay? You saw it? Diego. Listen, you can't get desperate, okay? You don't have to get accommodated down there as well. I want you to be more. I want you to be attack more from the bottom.
Take a look at some of the action from round 1. There's a nice right hand by Valentina Shevchenko. And here she times this takedown perfectly, gets the trip.
Riyadh season No Shade UFC is presented by Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of UFC. We are inside Sphere in Las Vegas, round 2 here to decide the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship.
Not to be hard on Alexa Grasso, she didn't get much done positive that round outside of the submissions. On the feet, Valentina was the one landing the counter shots. On the bottom, she got controlled. Alexa Grasso needs to change something, and she needs to change it right now.
Fair critique to be sure. Seemed like the Grasso corner wants more activity if and when she gets put on her back. But she'd like to avoid that fate here in round 2.
For sure. And with every defended takedown, her confidence to let her hands go will be greater.
Coach Dean Thomas, go ahead.
Yeah, DC, she definitely has to do something different, and I believe it's going first. She allowed Shevchenko to go first in that first round. And what Shevchenko did was she was able to beat her to the punch, and then when she got her beat her to the punch, she was able to easily take her down just like this because Shevchenko was going first. Alexa Grasso has to establish herself on the feet by going first.
She's setting up an omoplata here. Good elbows from the bottom by the champion.
Her corner told her don't get too settled on the ground. Right now, her locking her guard, that's settling in for some time on your back. I've seen athletes at times literally almost rush to get back to their feet. I think that if you're a striker of the level of Alexa, you've got to find a way back up.
Spent a lot of time with Diego Lopez, right? Increasingly an offensive submission threat, but not much resistance from Grasso on the 2 takedown attempts from Shevchenko thus far.
And Shevchenko is using these to secure rounds.
Yep.
And I would also say Grasso, for all of her striking accolades, is still in search of her first UFC knockout or TKO.
The Valentina corner is telling her patient. She's got 3 minutes, plenty of time. Control her if you find the submission taken, but don't rush because they do not want to lose this position.
Alexa should be fighting for the underhook on her right side where she has the half guard established. Now the half guard's actually on the other leg. She's kind of barely got a half guard here. Good job of using the butterfly though.
Yes, you can see that early in the round 1. She was trying to get those butterflies, the butterfly hooks in to try and find a way out. But
she's threatening again with this triangle and the armbar.
Yep, she's on this armbar quite a bit.
Yeah, this is not a good position for Valentina. Alexa has very strong legs and really good at securing submissions.
Oh.
It's
in now. It's tight now.
Yeah, she's in trouble here.
Oh my goodness.
She snapped out of it. Nicely done.
She
nicely
just
done.
shrugged her off.
Just snapped it down and into side control. And she's using that forearm on the neck well.
I don't know if I've ever seen that defense before. That's what you get when you train all around the world, right? And you continue to get better at everything by having different training partners.
Yeah, just excellent timing too. She spun to the back once more, but she doesn't have the hooks.
This is an out for Alexa Grasso here. She's got to find that underhook, Joe. There it is.
There it is.
Yep.
Nicely done.
All right, so back upright with under 90 seconds to go in round 2.
Oh my goodness, she got taken down again.
Oh, look at the butterfly though. Almost reversed it there.
Well, you know clearly what Valentina Shevchenko wants to do tonight. It'll be on Alexa Grasso to defend takedowns.
Right.
Now, Alexa's moved to the body triangle from the guard, which is definitely a defensive position. Very few submissions available with the body triangle from the guard. She's just holding her there. Now she's trying to set something up.
Careful, she's on the ground.
Right, that. Look at that. Right back into side control again. Oh, look at this triangle from the bottom. Triangle and attacking the arm at the same time.
Oh, that's tight. She can go Kimura here. Yep.
Alexa Grasso really threatening from her back.
I've never seen her like this on her back before.
Great composure from Shevchenko. The head is out.
She's out, but the arm's still in.
She needs to attack the other arm, though.
Yeah.
Let that Kimura arm go and attack the other one.
But she is very dangerous off of her back.
I've never seen her look this good off her back.
Well, I guess she probably anticipated she was going to be in this position, right? Valentina's known for taking people down.
But she's down 2-0.
2-0.
As good as she's looked off her back, she's still down 2-0.
Yes.
Respira.
Breathe, Alexa. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Listen, those were her rounds. The next ones are all your rounds. Listen, you have to listen to Diego now. You have to listen. Listen, we're getting the position.
Все получается нормально, но будь внимательна. И на руках, и на ногах ее тоже переигрывает. Смотри только на срывах, когда она срывается.
Just be careful when she's launching in. Give us some water.
Пожалуйста. Все нормально.
Everything's all right. Everything is cool.
Собрано, собрано. Руки
Just
нигде не
collect
оставляй,
yourself.
понятно?
Don't
Ноги
leave your
нигде не
hands
оставляй.
hanging.
All right, third straight
All right,
meeting
ladies, third
here
round.
between
Lights on.
flyweight elites Grasso and Shevchenko. Round 3 of a possible 5. Grasso is in black, Shevchenko in green.
A lot has been made about what Valentina has done her entire career, right? She's a striker. How much energy does it take her to implement this game plan where she's wrestling and grappling the whole time? That's not natural to her.
Interesting to hear some out there acknowledging that bottom work of Grasso. Unofficially, she's only been credited with 1 submission attempt thus far. Nice attack on the lead leg.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's stingy.
Yeah.
I just don't even bother with that anymore. I don't even bother with it. Like, it's over, bro. Like, it's just there. Just unexplainable.
Yeah, I have a mug that says white belt tears, but I still think I've seen 3 submission attempts from Grasso.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's just like, how deep were they?
Yeah.
But that triangle Kimura combination, that was pretty deep.
Even that the second arm bar was deep.
Yeah, it was pretty deep.
When she shrugged her off.
Ooh. Fast hands from Shevchenko as Grasso entered.
Shevchenko, that right hand is educated.
Valentina looks sharp tonight.
Yeah, she really does.
Grasso just 9 of 57, hitting on 16% of her significant strikes.
Nice head kick there by Valentina.
Fast.
Shevchenko has been supremely efficient on the feet tonight.
Shevchenko looking again for that right high kick off the front leg.
Alexa has, it just seems like she's confused. It doesn't really know how to attack or approach Valentina Shevchenko tonight.
Oh, nice knee there by the Muay Thai fighter Shevchenko.
Oh, good kick to the body in the middle of that exchange by Valentina.
First takedown that Grasso's been able to stuff there.
Grasso's got to let her hands go, and she's got to kick more. Right, one of the things she did very well in fight 1 was she threw a lot of kicks. That was a good combination there by the champion.
But another good right hand by Valentina. That right hook she's throwing off the lead on. Look at that. Beautiful timing there again.
You know, I credited Alexa Grasso for her hand placement. How she's always in great position with her hands. But because she's in such great position with her hands, she can't rush them down to defend her legs because they're so high. So Valentina's beating her to her hips every single time.
Valentina's looking for an arm triangle. She keeps using that head as a lever to push that right arm up. See how she's doing it now?
Yep.
But she's trapped in the half guard. So she's going to have to get out of that half guard to try to actually secure the submission. She's getting very close, though.
Yes, she is.
She lost it again, though.
She's got to shove that arm
She's rushing it, though. But really, what she needs to do is get out of the half guard before she can really do that.
I think that she's okay making sure she has control.
Yeah, but
she doesn't want to lose Alexa.
But she's really working. Oh, look at that. Right, a beautiful flow into mount. But Alexa did a great job of getting those butterflies engaged. Look at that. Right away, back to guard. That was pretty incredible because she was fully mounted there for about a half of a second.
She's well trained. Alexa's well trained and ready to fight. I just think that she spent so much time preparing to fight off of her back that she's almost accepting of being on her back to try to find a submission when in reality she needs to get up.
Right, and as the fight goes on, the submissions off the back become less and less likely.
Yep.
Valentina just muscling her.
Yeah, frustration setting in for Grasso here. 40 seconds to go, round 3. It has been all challenger.
Good shots by Valentina.
The last time we saw Valentina use this heavy a wrestling grappling approach was against Jessica Andrade. Because Andrade was supposed to be this great wrestler that was going to take her down, and she dominated her on the ground. Tonight is very reminiscent of that, where she's spending the vast majority of this fight in top position. I mean, the control time right now.
Beautiful flow. Look at that beautiful flow to the back again. Look at that, just beautiful. The way she's flowing, very, very impressive stuff by Valentina.
You breathe deep right now. Just breathe deep. Listen, you don't frustrate yourself, okay? Don't get frustrated. So I want you to breathe deep right now. Breathe deep. This is becoming a very boring fight, okay? Listen, there's nothing else to do. You have to finish it. Okay? Listen, can you take her down? Okay, you got it.
She's going to try to do something, you understand? She's going to try everything. Just be educated. If you see that you're putting a submission in, you have to do it quickly. Don't lose her. Just get your position and don't lose the good position. Just pay attention. Don't rush.
Well, Alexa Grasso seems relaxed, certainly seems in shape, but a little bit frustrated given the way the first 15 minutes have gone now. If you go back to their first meeting at UFC 285, March 2023,
all right, ladies,
Shevchenko did win
on.
rounds 2 and 3 on all 3 cards and then succumbed to the face crank in round 4. We'll see if Grasso can rally and make this fight a little bit less one-sided than it's been thus far.
Well, Grasso needs a finish.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yep, she does.
Or 2 very dominant rounds.
Valentina's fought so well, though. It's hard to imagine that she's going to allow for Alexa to build that much momentum. I think she has a better chance of forcing action, hopefully force a mistake from Shevchenko and try to get a finish.
Well, the only thing that could change it is a big shot. Like a big shot by Alexa that drops Valentina and then gets her at 10-8 round.
Guillotine here.
That's
tight. That's much tighter than the other ones. She's got to pull her into full guard here.
This is very tight, very tight.
Well, she's got to adjust her angle. If she doesn't get her angle adjusted, it looks like Valentina's head's ready to pop out.
I don't know. It really depends on the hand placement. It's an arm in guillotine, which is a little harder to finish.
That looks tight.
It's harder to finish the arm in. And she's leaning back as opposed to going up on the back of the neck. The arm in guillotine, the best way to finish it is to actually,
now that's tight. Now that's tighter.
She's in trouble.
She should have stayed on top.
Shevchenko says she's fine.
I mean, she's punching her so soft. If you're Grasso, you want to get back into that mounted guillotine.
Yeah, those punches mean nothing.
Grasso.
She's trying to grab the hands. She's separating the hands.
She should be fighting the hands and don't worry about these little punches.
I think there's not that much pressure right now. I think Valentina recognizes that Alexa's arms are kind of gassed out here because she seems okay.
Yeah, seems like Alexa maybe is releasing some of the pressure.
It's out. She's out.
Shevchenko is out under 3 minutes to go, round 4.
And then Alexa Grasso immediately goes to the defensive body triangle again from the guard.
Can't get up there.
Right, can't get up and can't submit.
Dean Thomas, what do you have, sir?
I know it's unpopular to fight up from your back, but it's moments like that that suggest that it's not that bad of an idea, but it requires a special amount of mastery in order to be effective at it. And I'm just not sure Alexa Grasso has that mastery in all the positions of being off her back to be effective in this fight.
Grasso,
very good point.
A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, certainly gaining confidence in that realm every day, training alongside Diego Lopez. But she's a boxer, and she's 10 of 84 tonight on her significant strike attempts.
And even with the submission attempts, it's very difficult to give her this round.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though she's the one who came the closest to finishing the fight, she didn't finish the fight, and she's being controlled. And all Valentina has to do to make up that is a few good elbows.
Right.
The one thing, if I'm critiquing Valentina, she has been too focused on...
There it is.
There it is, arm triangle.
There it is. She flew right into that. Beautiful job by Valentina. She's too high right now,
she
but...
settles her weight back. Now it'll start to get tighter. Nope, she's too high. Lost her.
But she still mounted her. Now she's in half guard. I think she went back to half guard for better control, to stop the bucking. But she's clearly looking for that arm triangle. She's working towards it, especially with that right arm.
Right as I was about to critique her favoring so much control. Because tonight it's been a lot of control
there it is again.
For the bullet. She should start looking to finish this fight now.
She's looking for that arm triangle, and she's in half guard now. Excuse me, side control now.
Longtime head coach Pavel Fedotov watching intently as Shevchenko continues her domination. Less than a minute to go, round 4.
Right shoulder pressure, yes!
I mean, this is 4 rounds in the bank for the challenger if she can continue this for the next 35 seconds. Pretty impressive. I mean, might not be the most exciting fight, but very impressive for Valentina.
Yeah, she came in with a clear game plan. She has executed to near perfection, realized a lot of success on the feet as well.
Crucifix. Oh, boy. This gets interesting. If she can get off some elbows here, this gets interesting.
Seconds are going to run out here in round 4. Oh, Shevchenko through 20.
Wow.
Grasso looks frustrated. Her coach even told her last round, don't get frustrated.
Oh, this is the last round. Is that right? You have to use boxing. Listen, it doesn't matter where you went right now. You just go, listen, it's all you. It's one round. You can listen. You can continue to do it. Always, all go for it. Use your hands and continue to go forward all round. Listen, even if she gets you, you have to get out of there. You have to, Diego. Listen. Whenever she gets on top of you, you just have to get out of there and continue to punch her. Okay? This is your round. You have to use your hands. Use your hands.
Round 5 is brought to you by Manscaped's Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the official electric trimmer of UFC. Visit manscaped.com now. We will see if Alexa Grasso can pull something out or if Valentina Shevchenko resumes the throne. Inside leg kick for Shevchenko. You might have heard Francisco Grasso talk to his niece about getting her boxing going. We'll see the extent to which she can here over the final 4.5.
Very strong message from the Grasso corner. They told her she's got to let it all go. I mean, there is no more time. You got 5 minutes to make something happen, or your belt is gone.
She's come very close a couple of times in submissions. That might be her best hope.
Yeah, was last round, though, was that her last best chance to submit Valentina? Because that guillotine at times looked like it was starting to get pretty tight.
It did, but Valentina's head never really got red, and it didn't really look like Alexa was straining the arms that much. I don't think she wanted to gas herself out. She might not have had the energy to close it. The guillotine is such a strength move. It's a technique move, but it really requires a lot of strength, too.
Well, especially when you've been taken down for 4 rounds.
And especially the arm-in guillotine.
Yeah.
But she did use it to reverse her and got on top.
Grasso able to thwart that takedown offering, but Shevchenko's been the far better striker tonight.
I mean, that number you said, Grasso was 11.
Champ, she's 13 of 100.
13 of 100. That's a crazy number.
Look at this, though. Grasso's got the clinch.
Jason Andrade.
Oh, look at this.
Into the mount. Armbar now is a chance. Oh, she missed it. There was a chance for the armbar there.
Nice urgency by Shevchenko defensively.
Could you imagine the memories that must have went through her head right then?
Oh, my goodness.
Under 3 minutes to go. Shevchenko seemingly back in control after securing her 6th takedown.
Shevchenko's trying to take her back now.
She's too high.
Some appreciable swelling under the left eye of Grasso, who has about 2.5 minutes.
Nice combination.
To pull something out.
Look at that takedown again.
One of the bigger issues is she wraps over the top. Every time Valentina gets to her legs, she tries to wrap and hug. You got to get your hands between you and your opponent.
Nearly 3 full rounds of ground control time, 6 takedowns. Total strike percentage, 81% lands. Shevchenko really turning back the clock, turning in a vintage performance tonight.
Yeah, clearly all she has to do here is hang on.
Yeah, but you know, watching this and watching how dominant Valentina has been in this fight, it makes you feel and understand why she was like an 8-to-1 favorite in the first fight.
Right.
It seems as though she's fighting the fight that she was intending to fight the very first time these two women fought each other. And Alexa Grasso has just not been able to get going the entire time.
She's got to be careful of that left arm.
I'll be very interested to see what Alexa says after.
Yeah.
In terms of what she was thinking and feeling inside the octagon tonight.
Well, if you're Manon Fior, this is the exact result you needed. Domination on one side. She has bided her time and deserves a championship opportunity.
Well, just make sure that they don't run it back again.
They won't.
Right? We saw that with Figueiredo and Moreno for a while, but after this type of performance, they're 1-1-1, and I don't know that people will be pining to see them fight again.
Well, especially after such a dominant performance by Valentina. This is not a close fight. Even though Alexa's had her moments and had her opportunities, this is mostly a Valentina Shevchenko victory. She shot again. Valentina's just determined to win these exchanges.
I mean, that's the word. Women's flyweight division is ripe with talent. Of course, Rose Namajunas has firmly injected her name into the mix. Fior, though, here as the backup.
Arm triangle again. She's taking the back. Look at this. Wow.
And that is a personal best. 8 takedowns secured. We will hear and new shortly as Valentina Bullet Shevchenko turns in one of the better performances of her 17-fight UFC career. The women's flyweight title is headed back to Kyrgyzstan unless we receive the most wayward scorecards in UFC history.
I mean, this was the fight. The entirety of the fight was Valentina Shevchenko in control early. It was the striking. Her countering ability was back. In fight 1, Alexa Grasso did not get countered. This fight, she got countered, and then when she did enter, she got taken down. She had a few opportunities to try and get submissions, but Valentina was hip to it. And in the grappling, Valentina Shevchenko showed that she's better. But I think it was the little effort in winning the small battles is what allowed for her to recapture her championship.
All right, tonight's UFC milestones are brought to you by True Classic. Head over to True Classic's Instagram and comment Noche UFC to get free store credit tonight only. We go inside the numbers. They are flattering on the Shevchenko side. Significant strike advantage pronounced. Takedowns landed 8 on 12 attempts and nearly 3 full rounds of ground control time for the former UFC Women's Flyweight Champion, taking part in her 11th straight title fight tonight. And in a matter of moments, she will be belted again with the world title. All right, official decision is brought to you by Hart Tools, with over 800 quality tools to maintain your home, yard, and car, available at Walmart. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45 for the winner by unanimous decision. And new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world,